So the next size is going to be the Presidente, it's called. It's going to be a 50 gauge ring, 8 inches in length, which is 2 more whole inches than this one. So it's a lengthy cigar. It's a decent size. And then you have the Grand Corona. It's a 47 gauge ring, which is similar to this one, slightly smaller. 9 1/4 inches. So it's 3 1/4 inches longer than this. Presidente sizes. I mean, there are companies that come out with, you know, exclusive size cigars. It's like I know the Woody is like 100 by, I think like 21 inch or something like that. There's some massive cigars out there. I mean, obviously not realistic to smoke, but people do smoke Grand Coronas all the way down to Rothschilds. I'll go over the shapes. This is a Parejo, which just means it's your typical rounded end, straight body, open foot. You have a torpedo, which honestly looks like a little torpedo on the end. It's kind of like pointed on the tip. I'll do a further review down the road. We'll use a torpedo and I'll show it in detail. There's a Perfecto, which is like a little double-sided oval. It's like a little football looking thing. Most of them are really short, pack a lot of flavor. They burn for 45 minutes, but a lot of companies dump all their time into Perfectos. Nothing wrong with that. If that's what you enjoy, that's what I enjoy, is what, you know, you guys smoke, what makes you happy. Then you have the Bellicoso size, or shape, I mean, Bellicoso, which is slightly like a torpedo. It's just a little bit rounder when it comes to the foot. So it's not as sharp like a torpedo. It's just round. It's like a mix of a Perfecto and a torpedo almost. It's hard to explain, but I'll show you one down the road again. You have a couple different wrapper shades. You have Connecticut, Connecticut Shade, Connecticut Broadleaf. So those Connecticut shades are going to be your like lighter cigars. Those are going to be your like milder flavored, you know, creamy cedar, not as much spice. It's not going to be like out the door, boom. Those are going to be like your morning cigars or your all day cigars, because you smoke what you like. Like I said, I'm not one of those guys that's like, you smoke what I smoke, or you have to get punched in the face every time you light up just because, you know, that's what we expect when we smoke cigars, because that's not what cigars are about. Cigars are about sitting, you know, if you have a friend, nice pairing, coffee, nice time of the day for that, water, whether it's in the evening and you want to enjoy a nice cold beer or some whiskey. I know tequila's great. A lot of people drink rum with their cigars. It's just so many different things you can do to make your experience like monumentally more enjoyable for yourself, because I'm still, after years of enjoying cigars, I'm still finding ways to make it like even better. It's a really good experience, and I recommend it to any that, it's not for everybody, but I feel like if you can safely enjoy it, you know, and you know what you're doing, I'm all for it. I'm your biggest advocate, and I'll always be here to help you. I consider myself like a shepherd of the leaf. If you have any questions, you can always come to me. Come on my page, reach out to me on Twitter, Midwest Cigars. My name's Joel, I'm a cool guy. I wish I had somebody that was, you know, whenever I started smoking cigars, luckily I have a shop up the street, a couple miles. Jerry runs John Cigars in Champaign, Illinois. Awesome guy. Like, he's never turned me away. It's just the most amazing experience every time you go in there. 60,000 sticks. I don't usually call them sticks, I call them cigars, sorry. 60,000 cigars in there. It's really an amazing experience. It's more than just the cigar. It's the people, it's the time spent, it's just everything. It's what makes us all big family, brothers and sisters united, you know? Like, that's what it's really for. So, all right, I'm gonna show you guys how to light this bad boy. So a lot of people do it in different ways. You can use matches, like I said. You can use a straight, you know, gas lighter. I use a torch. This is like it's got a little switch on it. Goes up to like 2,300 degrees. You don't need that. So I usually roast the end of a cigar like this, lightly. You don't want to like burn it completely. Then sometimes I'll just take a quick lighter and go. Just gives it that like, oh, you want to just even burn. This is the Alec Bradley Project 40. excellent cigar. Out of the gates, this is my first Project 40. It's actually going to be my first Alec Bradley cigar ever. I've never heard bad things. Alec Bradley is an amazing cigar maker. He does custom blends. I know a lot of guys like his stuff, so I could definitely get down. So the first thing I'm getting is you get an extremely great draw. The draw out of the gates is seemingly effortless. Like I said, and sometimes your style of cut that you chose at that time depends on your draw. You're gonna get a lot more smoke the more surface area you have. So straight cut is what I chose. I do that 80% of the time. I just enjoy it, it's easy. This is like a sweet cedar out of the gate. You get a really nice draw. I get a little bit of citrus, like a tiny bit of yeah, it's like a sweet citrus, almost like an orange.